Blahzay Bling, Blahzay Blung, Blung, Blung. What's good, son Doobie? Another day, another dollar, another way to make them holler. You know exactly how we do. I hope you're working on that plan and that plan is working accordingly. Now, I usually Blahzay Bling on my way to the gym. You know what I mean? I'm always in the whip, just whipping it. One of my 5 cars, whatever. And I'm always Blahzay Blinging on the way there, or I'm Blahzay Blinging on the way back. You know what I mean? I'll shoot the shit with you guys. Just talk some shit, say what's up. You know how we do. Blahzay Blinging it, you know? But today I want to Blahzay Bling a little different. I want to Blahzay Bling on my little negativity corner. This is my little I got a corner right here. And this is Nico's negative corner. You know what I mean? It's not a negative corner. But just for me, I like to unleash a lot of madness. This is where I do a couple videos and shit, yo. You know what I mean? But just right now, I felt like Blahzay Blinging with y'all about some shit that happened to me while I put this shit in the air. I never smoke, ever, on camera. I just don't. You know what I mean? Certain things, I just keep to myself. Smoking is one of them, but I need to Blahzay Bling with y'all. I need to Blahzay Bling with y'all, because I want to talk. I want to talk about my day. I want to talk about the crazy bullshit that I'm going through. I want to discuss my point of view and how I see things. Because from what I'm seeing, everything I see and the way I take things, I don't know if I'm fucking crazy. I don't know what it is. I literally don't know what it is. And when you're having a situation and the common denominator in the situation is your ass, you're gonna have to look at the situation, correct? So, I want to look at the situation with you guys. I know you motherfuckers are gonna tell me if I'm 100% wrong. I know you're gonna straight up tell me if shit is not right. But for myself, I just need to just get this shit off my chest real fast. I am 47 years old. I've almost been killed twice. Born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Then I traveled every 5 years. Every nickel is a new spot. I went from New York, from Brooklyn. When I was close to being 20, I went to Atlanta. From Atlanta, I went to Miami. From Miami, I went to Texas. Back to the East Coast. Just for a little bit. Now I'm back here in sunny San Diego. I'm a Puerto Rican dude. And I was basically raised in the 80s and 90s. Born in the 70s, raised 80s and 90s. I would say 90s because you're a teenager. So I'm a teenager, Puerto Rican in the 90s. Now that I'm 47 years old, I don't look it, and I definitely don't act it. I don't have no kids. Don't have a wife. I don't own a house. I got a couple fly businesses. I make a couple dollars. Not Andrew Tate status. Not Manny Kochman status. Not Dan Bilzerian status. But I'm cool. I'm alright. I say all that to say that I survived. Survived a bunch of bullshit. Just survived. When I was 40, back in 2017, I was in a relationship for 8 years. And that relationship ended because of the person that I was becoming. I was a person that didn't have money, who came into money. So in the beginning, I was Kanye West. You can't tell me nothing. But then my money got right. And as the money got right, I got more confident, but yet became more of an asshole. I've always been an asshole. Always been an asshole. I'm that dude that I have gotten more ass whoopings than I've handed out. But I can eat an ass whooping. I'll eat that shit for lunch. But I can dish it. As I got older, I gave more than I took. When I was younger, I got my ass kicked a whole lot more. When I got older, I gave a whole lot more out than I be getting my ass kicked. So it balanced itself out. I say that to say, throughout the years since I've been out here in sunny San Diego, it's been absolutely beautiful. I made 6 figures out here. You know what I mean? Not 6. Well, 6 figures is only like a couple 7, because I made $1 million out here. I did $1 million out here. You know what I mean? And let me explain, $1 million ain't $1 million. $1 million is shit. You know what I mean? $1 million is, if you get it all at once, you're gonna get 600,000. They're gonna take foreign taxes, depending on what you do with that 6. It can help you, or I made it through a course of time. My overhead was always fucking anywhere from 5 to 10 to 15,000 a month. On the low end, it's 5. On the high end, it's 12.5. That's 140,000 in bills when it's 12.5, and it's still fucking 65 a year. Just for your bills, 70,000 a year just in bills for my overhead for my businesses. I said all that to say, 2017, I ended up meeting Rich Piana. 2 months after I met Rich Piana, he died. I was a fat fuck. Meeting Rich Piana changed my whole fucking life, my whole perspective. Right after that, I became cool with Chris from Strength Cartel. Literally a month after fucking Rich Piana died, I became cool with Chris from Strength Cartel. That guy's still my best friend, still to this day. Still to this, I just got off the phone with him an hour ago. Still to this day is my good friend. I've asked him for a ton of advice. He's younger than me. I'm 47, he's 36. So I asked for advice. I also give him a ton of advice. Steel sharpens steel. It's a great relationship we got. I say that to say, when I met Rich Piana, there was a bunch of shit that he showed me in that small little time that I met him and knew him that changed my life, and I got into bodybuilding. I got into working out. I was a fat fuck. One of the reasons my ex-girlfriend, she left me, was because I had titties and a gut. She told me one time when I was fucking her doggy style, she told me that she felt my stomach on her back, and she didn't like it. Destroyed me. That shit crushed me, bro. That shit crushed me. She broke up and then told me that. The reason I broke up with you is because of that. That shit destroyed me and shit. So I decided to work out. When my blunts get small, I put them in my bong. This is going to be a long-ass video. I already know that. We already had 8 minutes. I started going to fitness centers to get into shape because I can't go to the fucking Mecca, go to gym. I wasn't, bro, I was a fat fuck. I had titties. I had a gut. I remember I walked into a place called Choose, right? I walked into Choose and got my membership. And I did my first couple workouts and said, fuck this shit, this ain't for me. And then I went home for a week. And in that week that I didn't work out, but it was just like brand new, I was still a little like going through it with my ex leaving. When I was working out, I got really sick because I didn't work out in that week. I got super sick. Almost fucking died. I was fucked up. And when I felt better, I said, yo, I don't want to die at 40, being a fat fuck. So I took the gym so damn serious, it wasn't even funny. I'll put this out. I took that shit so serious, it's not even funny. I took it so serious, I'm addicted still to this day. It's been 7 years. 7 years. We in 2024. We're 7 full years later. And I still go every single day. Except, let me take that back, because I just said that and it's actually a lie. I don't go Sundays. I take off on Sundays. Because God took off that day, I'm taking off that day. I don't go Sundays. I go Monday through Saturday, 2 hours a day. I do 2 body parts each time, plus cardio. I'm at the point in my journey of training where I've already implemented steroids, gear, SARMs. I already did peptides. I do all that shit. Right now, I'm cruising at 120 milligrams a week of testosterone. For anybody that knows anything about that, that's pussy dosage. Baby dosage, Fisher Price, my TRT dosage. You have needles, people that don't know, I do this much off a needle. So you see, that much. That's how much testosterone I'm doing. 3 times a week. I take this shit dead serious. I'm very serious about this. I'm so serious about this that I started a company called 45 Fitness. I wanted to help people over 40 since me being 47. And it's basically testosterone, sleep, diet. It's other factors. I wanted to help people. The people that I started helping started pissing me off so viciously because it's very hard. It's very hard to change if you don't want to change. You're going to have to change. I know I'm just rambling. I'm going to get to the point of what I'm talking about. I went from Choose. I didn't get kicked out of there. I didn't get thrown out of there. But I said something to a girl. I told the girl, it was Halloween. And she was dressed like some fucking, it was weird. She had an alien hooker or whatever the fuck. And that's what I said. I said, I don't know what the fuck you are. Some alien hooker, lady, fucking whatever the fuck you are. Some alien hooker thing. I'm like, that shit is pretty straight. It looks good on you. Shorty got offended. They got mad. They ended up telling me that if she doesn't want me to engage with her. So I started getting mad, like, what this, because at that time, this was 2007. I got mad because I didn't know what I said that was so bad. And for her to be like, that's so unprofessional and say, I didn't say, bitch, look at your titties, your shit is looking nice, look at that fat ass. I didn't say nothing like that. I didn't say nothing like that. I said, I don't know what the hell you're supposed to be, some raver, alien, escort looking, I don't know what the hell you are, stripper, I don't know what the hell you are. So she had a mini skirt with fishnets, bro. Just stop. You see? But apparently you can't say that to a 23-year-old girl at work. We had a huge disagreement. Me and the dude named, what forgot his, no, I know his name was Jose. There's a few Jose's in the story, but dude's name was Jose. Me and him have a big disagreement. To make a long story short, I decided to leave because they threatened, if you come here and say this again, we're throwing you out. I said, fuck your membership, shove it up your ass. I don't go where I'm tolerated, I go where I'm celebrated. Fuck you. Run it. This is 2018, right? 2017 going into 2018. So my dumb ass starts going to LA Fitness. Then they changed it to 24 Fitness, 24 hours. So I start banging this bitch until the pandemic. Now, let me give you a little content. This is, again, I don't mean to be rambling, but we talking. I'm one of these dudes during the pandemic. I'm laying out who I am. I was one of the dudes during the pandemic. I didn't believe it. I still don't believe it. And I really, being honest with you, here it is. I don't give a fuck. I didn't give a shit. I have businesses, right? I had businesses, you know what I mean. I have a couple businesses. I was one of the dudes. I didn't get no PPP loan, no assistance, nothing. You want to know why I didn't touch none of that shit? Because I stayed the fuck open. And my whole thing about that was, who are they to tell me anything? And that's the way I felt for those 2 years. Who are they to tell me anything? Look. I'm not participating in that. Do you understand what I mean when I say I'm not participating in that? So I'm that dude, all right? I'm that dude that walked everywhere without a mask. That was me. When I walked into the store and they wanted to throw me out the store, I'll go grab what I wanted, go pay for it, and walk out. Fuck you. I'm not wearing a mask. I'm not doing none of that. Anybody who knows me, you're going to laugh right now because you know how I was during the pandemic. If you worked with me during the pandemic, you're laughing right now because you know how I was during the pandemic. Bro, The police knocked on my business on some, why are you open? And who are you to tell me to, who are you to tell me to close? I'm not allowed to make money? No. I closed 3 days and opened back up and stayed open the whole time. That's who I am. Certain things, you're not, to me, I'm not believing your bullshit. I am who I am. So during the pandemic, they were stressing to me, you have to wear the mask. You have to wear the mask. We're one of the only gyms open. You have to wear the mask. So it was either wear the mask or don't work out. I decided to try to buy equipment, but if you're into it, you already know how rare it was. It wasn't happening. Fucking a 10-pound weight was $50, $5 a pound. This shit was stupid. They were going by pounds, and imagine a whole gym be fucking spending $500,000. Anyway, I gave in, and I decided to go to the 24. So now my stupid ass is working out with the mask, right? But I'm the dude, when I'm working out, I pull the shit down and work out real fast, then pull it back up. Then work out, then pull the shit down, then work out. Because I'm not normally, whatever. So one day I'm doing chest, and I'm on the press. I'm fucking doing chest press. And dude, literally, I'm pressing, and I got my mask on, and he starts tapping me on my shoulder. Oh, I just hang, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is you doing? Why are you touching me and shit, family? He's like, you got to put the mask over your nose. And I cussed his ass out. I just lost it because now I'm tired of this shit, yo. Bro, you believe that bullshit. You believe the Willy Bobo. You believe the bananas in the tailpipe. Family. I don't believe it. I'm not believing it. It's a problem for me. I was dumb lonely that whole time because everybody was really into the social distancing. I didn't give a flying fuck about none of that. Yo, let me break it down. I got COVID for 3 days, and it was just a regular cold. That's what they said. I tested. You caught COVID. 3 days later, bro, I was in the gym 3 days later. Fucking 100. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, this is crazy. It was a cold. It was a regular flu. There was nothing different. Nothing. And I'm like, whoa, this is what it is. So it made me hate it even more. So after that gym, I go to another gym. There's a bodybuilding gym. I went there for 3 years. I needed a change of pace. So I switched it up and I started going to the gym I'm at now. The gym I'm at now, and that's what this is what I wanted to talk about. Because now we're 7 years later. You know what I mean? Because that other gym, I was there for 2 years, and the gym in the Pacific Beach, I was there 3.5. This one, I'm already here a year. But it's already almost been. I went there the beginning of December of last year, and I, you know what I mean? Right now, we're fucking in September, going in October. And I'm encountering something that this is why I'm talking this whole time. I wanted you to get to know the type of person I am. I'm authentic. You know, I'm trying to be authentic with you, so you can see the type of person that I am. You see how it is, and all I would like you to do is have an understanding. That's it. Have an understanding. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, the gym that I go to now, I'm in my 40s, 47. It's made for 20-year-old influencers. Now, I don't give a flying fuck. Here it is. I don't care what they do. That's what they want to do. That's what they choose to do. That's their life. At 20, I was about getting money, and it wasn't about trying to be famous. Here's the thing, that there's no talent in what we do. And that's something that I'm screaming at the top of my lungs when it comes to my fitness shit, 45 Fitness. Yo, family, you're fucking with me because listen. To be a Mr. Olympia, to be one of those ones, to be one of the bad motherfuckers, you can do everything right and still lose if you have to have one thing. And it's nothing to do with the mindset. It has nothing to do with the way you live. It's one thing and one thing only. And this is what I fucking hate. HATE about the fucking fitness industry is they'll glance over it and then they go to other shit. Bro, at the end of the day, this is all about genetics. That is all. Genetics. I have been busting my fucking ass, son, since high school. Everybody has a six-pack, I have a four-pack. I thought my other two were somewhere else. 47, I still got my four-pack bulging, still out. Genetics. I got traps. I could look at a weight and my traps just pop the fuck out. And I know people who don't, they're flat, they're flatter than flatter than flatter than flat. It's all about a genetic. Genetics. When I walk around and I see a bunch of 20-year-olds and they're filled with them, and again, this gym was made for them, so I can't be the dickhead going into their turf, going into their home complaining that they suck, or this shit is not what I want. You have to conform, and this is what I want to talk about. This is what I want to talk about, okay? Am I the person, only one going through this? Because if I am, I am. But if I'm not, just... I conformed. I go in there. I still try to get a dope workout. I still try to just say hello to a couple. Yo, what's good, Joe? And let's get something straight. If you say you're one of these people that I just go to the gym to work out, I don't go to socialize, I don't give a fuck. Shut up. Shut up. That means you're either a millionaire, bajillionaire, or you're just fucking weird, bro. Because everybody will go somewhere to get some type of what's up. You want to talk. You want to go where people know your name. There's a fucking intro to Cheers, bro. Let's really think about that. You want to go where somebody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. Come on, bro. You want to go where everybody's all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name. Come on, bro. So where I go now, I come from a place back in the 90s, if someone said what's up to you and you ignore them, you're fighting. I got punched in my mouth for that. Yo, what's up, dog? How you? What? Yo, I'm like, yo, the fuck? Man, I said, what's up to you? My bad, man, what's good? Like, yo, don't be disrespectful. You don't got it like that. And it's really, yo, you don't got it like that. So it's always instilled in me. I was raised like that. I said, what's up? You know what they told me? I got told something today. And that's the reason I'm making this video for fuck. It's going to be a half-hour video. I don't give a fuck. I don't have to say what's up to you. Who are you to expect a what's up? I got told today, and that's the reason I'm making this video. I got told today that people are uncomfortable around me. What I say, what I do, please tell me what I did. That's the first thing, what I do. What the fuck did I do to make people uncomfortable? You looked at them. What else? You said, hello, how are you doing? Real talk? Real talk. Multiple people. Hello, how are you doing? And I said that I look like googly-eyed with my tongue out, that I make a fucking perverted gesture, that I look... No, you looked at them and they felt very uncomfortable when you looked at them. So somebody like me, I don't know if I'm the only asshole going through this shit. I'm going to a different gym, by the way. I'm changing everything up because it's just absurd. Am I the only asshole going through this shit? Where I know, like, I ain't fucking with you. I know how to act. I'm not fresh. And that's I wore a shirt that said New York City Jail on it. And these motherfuckers really think I was in jail like that, bro. It was a souvenir shirt that I got. I thought it was a fly ass shirt, bright ass orange. And well, you know, like, you know, you match. You try to be fly with your shit. You know what I mean? So I got a whole wristband set. I got like 10 of them. and they all match pretty fly with shit. So the orange matched the orange perfectly. I was like, look at this shit. This is gonna be fly. No. So, is anybody else having problems trying to conform to today's day and age? But the more you're trying to conform, it's just like what I did in COVID. I don't want to participate no more. No, I'm not saying, yo, I'm on some Crip Mac shit, yo. Don't commit suicide, dead ass, bro. Like, not even like Shorty that I talked to. One of her friends killed herself 2 days ago, just 2 days ago. And this motherfucker, a gajillionaire, he got a fucking beautiful life, murked himself over some dumb shit. And I'm like, what? I understand is all I can say. You never know what someone's going through, but it doesn't there. I'm not talking like that. But when I don't want to participate in this bullshit. I'm having a rough time just meeting people regardless because of who the fuck I am, right? You mix that with the lifestyle that I live, the way that I get down. People, everybody's looking for the easy come up. Everybody's looking for some clout. Everybody wants to chill with that motherfucker who already got it. I just want to learn how to keep getting it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, am I the only asshole going through this bullshit? You're trying to conform to this world, and it keeps changing. But now it's changing so damn fast where, bro, you can't even, your look, you make people just by looking at them. Like, look, I'm looking at you. Are you uncomfortable? I'm talking to you. Like, we having this little conversation. You ain't getting no words in and shit, yo. I just need you to listen for 26 and a half minutes. But you already know what I'm talking about right now. I just find this shit a little interesting and a little crazy. That's all. It blows my mind how today I'm in charge of your feelings. I control your feelings. But only in a negative, only in a negative way. So when you wake up dope and you're feeling happy and you're waking up fucking all orgasmic and shit and you're happy in life, I get no props for that. But if I look at you, right? If I look at you, just like that, just look at you. I'm zoned the fuck out right now. You know what I mean? You see me smoke, right? So right now, I'm literally just, I could be looking at your shoes. But for them, they get all nervous and scared like I'm plotting. Bro, that's all in your head. That's in your head because you're not in my head like that. I got these sets to do, right? Like today was Wednesday. I had fucking chest and triceps and shit. And me doing chest and triceps and shit, yo, they're situated in certain parts of the gym. Like today's a perfect example. I caught myself because I seen the setup. What I'm trying to say is this, yo, these little girls that go to the gym are full of shit and they be lying. You know what I mean? Anything nowadays is drama. Anything nowadays for attention. And there was one, she seen me going to the gym area and she wanted to go right there. So I had to switch my whole workout. My whole shit got switched because I swear, I know this is one of these fucking little fucking rotten ones being like, he's following me around. Kill that. No, bro. I'm 47. And I'm not saying that, to me, I'm proud to be my age, bro. I made it this far. But I was legit with females who were fucking billionaires and legit millionaires. Like, listen to what I'm saying. That's neither here nor there, but a 24-year-old, a 25-year-old who ain't got, like, bro. Cooking, cleaning, credit score. I need to know about them three, bro. The cooking, the cleaning, and that credit score. That's 3 C's and shit, yo. Right now, shorty, I need to know how good your credit is, yo. What's the lowest rate we can get on anything right now? For you, for us, what's the lowest rate we can rock with? Oh, like, you see that's where my head's at with everything. With everything. I just find it crazy. California, in San Diego in 2024, you're weird, bro. There's a bunch of real live motherfuckers out here that will serve you your lunchbox. Take your lunchbox and serve you your lunch. But damn it, bro. The entitled little bitch motherfuckers, bro, is insane out here in Southern California. That's all I wanted to say, man. I talked for a half hour. I just wanted to get this off my chest, man. I'm trying to be me, and I'm so misunderstood. Nobody knows the difference. There's nobody. I had to explain this to my best friend, and he was like, holy shit, you're right. And if I had to explain this to my best friend, nobody out here understands the difference. Listen to what I'm saying. As a New Yorker from Brooklyn, you motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. Nobody out here knows the difference between just talking like you're my friend, bitching, complaining, and venting. To them out here, it's all the same. Now think about that. Talking like you're my friend. I'm talking to you. Like, you see how we're talking? They cannot distinguish. They literally cannot distinguish. When we doing this, bitching like, yo, I can't stand these motherfucking punk bitch motherfuckers, man. These people, they stink, they smell, they drive shitty cars. Complaining, I got nowhere else to go, bro. I'm dead ass. I got nowhere else to go. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't believe God put me here. What the fuck you do that for me, God? That's fucked up. I ain't do nothing for you. I don't believe he only gave me fucking 5 cars. Inventing. Bro, I'm tired of being misunderstood. Like, I'm really trying to conform and let you know, like, I'm going through something right now because I'm stuck. There's no other 47-year-old men, unfortunately, that's just about business. They all got families. Everybody I know has got a family. And if they don't have a family, they're divorced. And they're so fucked up from their divorce, they're not doing nothing. They tapped out. They're done. Life is toast. The rest are in jail, and the rest are dead. So it's just like family. Those masterminds and all that shit sounds fly to go meet people and start fucking hustling and shit, but I don't feel like dropping 30 bands and shit. You know what I mean? That's insane. I'm not doing that. I ain't have to do that back then, and I know you have to reinvent yourself and conform to the time, but you can go fuck yourself if you think I'm gonna spend 30 bands just to meet some people. It's just, this is insane to me. This is all I'm trying to say. It's insane to me. It's like normalness, just being normal, being just a normal dude. And let me just say, I guess all I'm just trying to say is I miss home family, and I miss all my old friends, and I miss how it used to be because it was what it was. And I always thought since it was my past, it was going to translate into a better future. Me chilling with my mans who had all that paper back in the day, and we were able to be in the backyard, being on the yacht. I'm thinking we'll still be able to have our own yachts now. And now that I'm in the pursuit of all that, my man's got 3 kids and a wife about to go through a divorce. So you know what I mean? It is what it is. I just got me and Charlie. So that's that. Catch you on the flip, dippity do this. You know how we do. Deucitos.